this week. And actually, I don't even know if we're live right now. I'm trying to figure that out, but that's okay. I'm going to tell you a little bit about what we're going to be talking about this week. I have a really long list of ideas, and it looks like I see that we're live, so that's great. And if you're here with me, definitely comment in so that I know that you're joining me. We have been all over the state for the last couple of weeks. We went out live and did some live shout outs. We used the iPhone, we used cameras, whatever we could, depending on the signal. But we were up at the Lowell Observatory. And we got some video there. So if you've always been curious about Lowell Observatory, check out our past videos on our page and you can see we had a little question and answer session with the guys there, and it was super interesting and fun. And we also just got to experience the beautiful shift in weather up in Flagstaff, Arizona. It was absolutely gorgeous. And let me just tell you, we just hit it at just the right time. The snow was falling. There you can see the definite drone footage that we have. And we just had a great time. My kids thought it was a blast to actually see snow falling. We have this wonderful benefit here in the state of Arizona where we can drive just a couple of hours and get a complete change of scenery. Look at that snow dusting the pine trees. It was super cool, absolutely gorgeous. And while we were there, like I said, we visited the Lowell Observatory because they were just opening up their Discovery telescope after a big renovation process. So that was cool. Like I said, check out our past videos on that. We also stopped by at Cliff Castle Casino, and you can check out some of our videos on that one as well. Okay, so let me tell you what I'm going to be suggesting for things for you to do. And you can see here, I got a super long list. There is a lot going on. Of course, it's Easter weekend, so there's some extra fun stuff that we can suggest to you. One cool thing that I can personally recommend is Cavalia. And if you have been in the Tempe area, you may have seen those big white tents that they have popped up, and like, what is going on in there? It is Cavalia. It is an acrobatic equestrian show, and it was just stunning, I have to tell you. It's very similar in some ways to Cirque du Soleil, if you've ever seen a Cirque du Soleil show, because they had the absolutely incredible acrobatics, and then they had all of these trick rides. And when I'm saying they bring in horses, they bring in a herd of horses. It is absolutely amazing. It's something you definitely want to get to see while it is here. And they have just extended their dates through April 15th. So lucky you, get an opportunity to see that. Like I said, it's called Cavalia. Very cool. All right. Number 2, in the Scottsdale quarter, they are doing the Arizona Wine and Dine, and they're going to showcase Arizona food, craft beer, local wines. This is a fun thing to do in the hip Scottsdale quarter, and it's going to be definitely a memorable evening. A lot of socializing, wine sampling, culinary delights, scrumptious food, and of course, some live musical entertainment. So that should be a fun night. That is April 5th, 6 to 9 p.m. And of course, you have to be 21 or over to sample that wine. And the tickets are approximately $90 a person, but sounds like it's probably worth it. Check it out and let me know what you thought of that one. Okay, Another one I want to let you know about is out at Salt River Fields Talking Stick. They are doing a 5K and a 10K. And right now is your opportunity to register as an early bird and save 20%. So you want to think about that because this is a great time to get out there and run for a great cause. They're doing it for Habitat for Humanity. And like I said, this is out there at a Salt River Pima, Maricopa Indian community, and that's near Scottsdale. And that's actually where the Diamondbacks and the Rockies just finished up their Cactus League game. So maybe you were out there for a baseball game. Come on back and take a run. Do it for your health and do it for a good cause. Sounds like a fun thing. All right. The next thing I have up is out in Glendale. I want to tell you about that. They are having their bike nights at Westgate Entertainment District. And so if you've got a bike, go on out, see who else comes out. It's from 5 to 9 p.m. And let's see. You can enjoy lots of live music and, of course, a great shopping experience. So they are also going to do Friday nights through the summer, but this week, tonight, Thursday night. So check that out. Out in Tempe, they are having the 32nd annual powwow. And that's this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. They're going to have singing and dancing, gourd dancing. They're going to have Native American arts and crafts and food like fry bread. They're even going to do an Easter egg hunt on Sunday morning. So head on out there and see. It should be a full weekend of fun. It, like I said, Friday evening, Saturday evening, and then Sunday for that egg hunt at 11 a.m. So check that out. Just look up the 32nd annual powwow. Oh, and by the way, any of these things I'm mentioning, if you want more information, just go to our website, www.arizonakey.com, and we have tons of events listed on our website. And in case I haven't mentioned this yet, we do publish a monthly statewide travel guide. Here is our March issue, and we have all of our events listed in here. You can, of course, get a digital edition of our magazine on our website as well, or just keep tuning into my live show so you can find out what's going on. Okay, another thing I wanted to mention to you is up in the Sedona area. You can actually hop aboard the Easter Bunny Express because once a year, the Verde Canyon Railroad actually turns into the Easter Bunny Express, and the Easter Bunny comes aboard. That departs at 1 p.m. on Easter Sunday, and kids will get a chance to meet the Easter Bunny, and they'll have a great time. So that's a really fun thing to do with the kiddos. There's so much going on this weekend for the kids because of Easter, of course. They're having an Easter egg hunt up in Prescott with over 20,000 eggs. And they're doing a hometown carnival as well. And that's Saturday, March 31st. From 11 to 2. So just about anywhere you look, there's tons of fun stuff that is going on. Let's see, out in Cave Creek, Harold's Corral. Now listen, they always do a Sunday brunch. That's really great. But this Sunday, they're having a special, little bit fancier brunch for Easter. So they're going to pull out all the stops. They're going to have the carving stations. They're going to have prime rib. They're going to have oysters. They're going to have quiche and just tons of yummy things. So you'll want to make plans for that. I think you'll definitely need reservations though. So check that out at Harold's Corral. If you're looking for making plans for Easter Sunday. Okay, here's a little something different you can do, a little bit off the beaten path. You can take a wine cruise. Did you know this? A wine cruise on Saguaro Lake with Desert Bells wine tasting cruises. This sounds like a lot of fun. They do it on Wednesdays, and this is such a beautiful time of year to be out on the lake and really appreciate the just stunning scenery. It's so calm and peaceful and gorgeous. Take advantage of the beautiful weather right now and go on a beautiful boat cruise, and you get the wine tasting just kind of as a little extra to boot. We do have a special code for you if you just mention Key for our magazine, Key Magazine. Let them know and you will get a $3 discount. So that's pretty cool. Let's see, what else do I want to tell you about? Oh, here's a really good one. This is the Musical Instrument Museum. If you have not been out there in a while, you have to make sure you get there while they still have their really exclusive exhibition going on, because this is a special exhibition called Ancient Musical Treasures from Central China, Harmony of the Ancients from the Henan Museum. And that is absolutely a mouthful, but it's an incredible exhibit and it's completely exclusive. They have more than 60 extremely rare instruments and artwork that are archaeological treasures, really, some as old as 9,000 years old. And they are on display for the first time in the US. So you want to check that out while it's still here. Don't miss that one. And then in case you didn't know, out at MIM, they also have a concert venue. And this is a global instrument museum, guys. So the selection of musical artists that come is so eclectic and cool. Just to give you an example, I pulled some of the artists that are coming just this weekend. So for 2 shows on Friday at 7 p.m. and 9 p.m., they have Joey Alexander. And this is a 14-year-old jazz pianist. So he's clearly a prodigy. He's going to do those 2 shows, like I said, on Friday. Then they also have, just to kind of show you the variety that we're talking about, they have done a collaboration, a classical music with the Phoenix Symphony to present Tchaikovsky and Mozart series conducted by Matthew Casper. And that happens Saturday for 2 shows at 2 p.m. and 7:30 p.m. And then on Sunday, they switch it up again. And that's Sunday, Easter Sunday, April 1st at 7 p.m. They have a wild and free country artist, Lindy Ortega. So that's just a lot of just eclectic music. And that's just a little sampling because they usually have something going on, if not every day, every few days, and it's something totally different. So if you have someone in your life who loves music, has wide musical taste, this is a great place to take them. So check that out. And then the final thing I will tell you about is that out in Gold Canyon, the Arizona Renaissance Festival is having their final huzzah. You don't want to miss that either. It's so much fun out there. They have oh my gosh, acrobats, whip crackers, knife jugglers, mermaids, and of course, kings, queens, fairies, jousts, lords and ladies, the whole 9 yards. And as a special little thing, they are collecting non-perishable food items for their food drive this weekend. So Saturday and Sunday, you can actually get a free child's ticket just by bringing 3 cans of food. So what a super deal, and how nice that they are collecting food for that food drive. So have a fun time, bring some canned goods, and you are all set. All right, I have one more last minute item I wanted to share with you because it came across my desk. It wasn't even in time to make my agenda there. It's out at Odyssey in the Desert. And Odyssey in the Desert is a whole complex with a ton of family-friendly activities. They have Odyssey Aquarium. They have Butterfly Wonderland. They have Dolphinaris. I'm not even going to get to all of the things they have out there. But the other thing they have out there is Pangea, which is a dinosaur type of a thing. But in the middle is a courtyard. And in the middle of all these attractions that surround it. And in that courtyard, they always have tons of family fun free events. So one of the things they have this weekend is they have a dino egg hunt, and it is free. And so that's why I wanted to mention it to you. It's going to take place in that courtyard that I described to you. It's 8 a.m. to 11, and you have to get there early, of course. And then they're going to do egg hunts every 30 minutes. So that is super fun. And then of course, if you wanted to, you could always purchase some pictures with the Easter Bunny. So I think they're gonna have a petting zoo out there as well. So that's a lot of fun. And like I said, they always have tons of different things that happen in that courtyard for free. And you can check that out at Odyssey in the Desert. All right, guys, thank you so much for sticking with us here today on our live stream. If you are watching this after the fact, I want you to know that we are live every Thursday at 11. We try to do our best to go live, but sometimes, you know, if we can't, we'll grab some video or we'll shout out from the phone. But let me let you know, as my last little weekend reminder, that you have an opportunity to win still for our monthly giveaway. Every month we do a giveaway, and this month it is so cool. It is a 2-night stay for two at the beautiful luxury resort and spa Sedona Rouge. Super gorgeous place to stay. And of course, in a beautiful location, Sedona. So you can still check that out. We're going to put a link on this page so you can enter for the next 2 days. And then we're going to be pulling a winner. So good luck to you on that. Thank you so much for sticking with us. And we will be back here next week at 11. I hope to see you then.